What's up, everybody? Master Reactor here, and today I have a replay, which I haven't done these in a while. So, first of all, we will show the deck off that I am playing. Pretty standard Chaos Turbo at the time right now. It's been running pretty well in my opinion because let's see the duel records. Let's see how many times I've won in a row. I have won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times in a row, plus all these. So I've won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 1 with the deck. So pretty nice. I will find the most highest rated player that I played, and we will do the replay. And it is against Diapson93. So let's see what went down here. See how I ended up getting him. As you could tell, it's only W's on the channel. How's everyone been? It's been a while since I've done a replay. So I throw rock, he throws rock. I throw scissors, he throws paper. So I got him there. Very nice. So I get to go first. I open Judgment, Thunder Dragon, Faith, Heavy, Night Assailant, and Knock. I decide to discard my Thunder Dragon, which is obvious. And decide to set Heavy, and set Solemn, and set Night Assailant, and pass. He's got Breaker, Meta, Sinister, Faith, and Ring. So he runs out Breaker, and I decide just to Solemn Judgment the Breaker right away. Just don't want him to really get value and pop my Heavy, and I don't want him to get my Night Assailant. So it's actually worked out perfect because he sets 2 back rows here. So I'm going to get this Pro Storm off right away, which is nice. I set Jar of Greed and set Faith and pass. He draws into Snatch Steel. He sets the Serpent and plays Meta. And gets his Thousand Eyes Restrict, and he sucks up my Faith, which is fine. And passes. I draw into Wing Blast, which is a pretty good draw here. I Jar of Greed into another Faith. So now I set the Wing Blast and set the Faith and pass. He draws into Knock. So that was a pretty good draw for him. He gets his Sinister back. He fires the Knock on my Faith. And at this point, I think I was only on 2 Faiths. That's what it was, yeah. I took 1 out at this point, so... which is fine. Oh, no, actually, I was on 3. Okay, so I got the 3rd one out eventually. I was looking for it, probably. So then I decide to Wing Blast and put the Thousand Eyes Restrict back. Then I decide to knock the monster instead of flipping... because I'm thinking that it's Sinister, so I want to knock it here. But it was Faith, so that works too. And then I set another Wing Blast and pass. Excuse me. Burped. He draws into Tsukiyomi, he sets Sinister and passes. I draw into MST. I decide now to flip the Night Assailant. Of course, it's Sinister. I tribute the Night Assailant for Thunder Dragon, get him for 1600, and I pass. And I do not set the damn MST. Maybe this was playing around some shit. I don't really know why I didn't do this, but it's fine. So he's going to MST my Wing Blast, and then just set Sinister. I don't know why he didn't Snatch Steal my Thunder Dragon there. That really didn't make a lot of sense to me. So now I just top deck Sinister. I attack the face down, which I think is Sinister. And I was right. I set MST and pass. He draws to a Solemn. He gets a Sinister back. He sets Solemn and sets Sinister and passes. I decide to end phase MST, which is good. I draw into Graceful, and I decide just to keep the Graceful. I don't fire it here. I'm waiting for him to pop my Sinister. So he draws into Upstart. He gets his Sinister back. He fires the Upstart into Scapegoat. Then he decides to summon Tsukiyomi and put my Thunder Dragon down and attack into my Sinister. So this is perfect for me because now I get the Sinister back and I can Graceful. I draw into Spy, which is a pretty good draw. I get the Sinister back. I fire Graceful. I draw Chaos Sword, Solemn, and Deco. Discard the Sinister and discard the Deco. And I flip the Thunder Dragon And he scapegoats me. Okay, that's fine. I hit one of the scapegoats, I set Solemn, set Spy, and pass. He draws to another Solemn. So he decides to set the Sinister, set the Snatch, and set the Solemn and pass. I draw into Breaker. So I decide to flip Spy. He says okay. I get the Spy out. I run Breaker out here. He decides to Solemn, putting him at 1600. And then I decide just to Solemn his Solemn. Because I figure I got a game shot here if he has Sinister face down. So I just banish a dark, banish a light, drop Chaos Sword. I can clear the whole board and get in, which does happen. So glad he didn't set Tsukiyomi there. So I got game 1, which is clutch. So let's see what happened game 2. Game 2, he's got Sangan, MST, Meta, Trap Dust Shoot, Tribe, and Mind Control. Pretty decent hand here. He sets MST, Trap Dust Shoot, and Sangan. He fires a Dust Shoot. I've got Breaker, Solemn, BLS, MST, Sangan, and Phoenix Wing Wind Blast. So he decides to send the Sangan back, which is fine. I run Breaker out and decide to break his face down. Don't really know why he didn't send the Breaker back. Guess he just didn't care about his MST. But okay. Now I just go into battle and I hit his Sangan and he gets Sinister. And I decide to set Wing Blast and set Solemn and just pass. He draws into Golem Century. So that's a card that's been popularized pretty recently. I top deck Pot of Greed, which is really nice. Not gonna lie. I fire the pot into Duo and Faith. And I decide to just fire the Duo here. I know he has Sinister, but I'm just like, screw it. Let's see if I can get something for him to throw out. And he throws out Tribe. So I decide to Wing Blast and discard MST and set the Faith and pass. He draws his Golem Century. Then he tries to Mind Control me, and I instantly just Solemn it, putting me at 3,500. Because it's Faith, and I don't really want him to get my Faith, obviously, even though he didn't have a real good catalog to get. But then he summons his Sinister and Metas into Thousand Eyes Restrict and sucks it up anyways, which sucks, but it's fine. And he just passes. I draw into Thunder Dragon, which is a pretty nice draw for me, because now I can get these Thunder Dragons online, and I can just Tribute here, and just bring BLS out, hit him for 1,600, and just pray he doesn't draw Snatch Skill or anything. He draws Scapegoat, which is pretty dead. He decides to set the Golem Century and set the Scapegoat and pass. I decide to just banish the face down and try to get him for 16. He does not Scapegoat, he just takes it. I set Sangan and pass. He draws into Solemn Judgment. He sets a Judgment and passes. Now I decide to just go in for another 16, and he takes it again. I set Deco and pass. He draws into Demok, which is pretty dead at the moment, and he just passes. So I draw into a Deco. I hit him for 16, and it is Scapegoat. So I decide to hit one of the goats, and then main phase 2, I remove one of the goats. I flip the Deco, draw into Knock, and decide just to set the last Deco and set Knock and pass. He has Tsukiyomi, and he's had enough. So that is the game, y'all. Got him 2-0. Let's fucking go. That really helped me right there. I got like, I think 20 points or so. Not really sure. Let's see what I got there. I think it was like 20 points or something. Can't really remember. But I got the ball rolling. No, I remember that game. I just remembered that match. Let's see. Yeah, 20 points. So that was nice. But y'all hit the like, hit the sub. Duelinghigh101 is back in town. We'll officially be back playing tournaments September 1st. Really thankful for that. Thank you for giving me a second chance. I'm not going to mess up at all. I'm not starting beef with anybody. It's only positivity from here. It's only good vibes. There's no saying any kind of bullshit. No starting any bullshit with anybody. That's the plan, Dan, and I'm sticking to it. So